Close your eyes, take a deep breath. Imagine your dream wedding as the most magnificent venue of the world. And let the fairy tale begin. Hey, I'm Natalie Witt, your dedicated wedding expert, and this is the Wedding Destination Show. What can be more fascinating and exciting than the lake wedding in Salzburg, Austria? We have a remarkable wedding venue for you. Just say your I do, where luxury meets Austrian chic in one of the most famous castles in the whole country and Europe. Have you ever dreamed about having your magnificent ceremony surrounded by picturesque greenery landscape of one of the most beautiful lakes in Austria? If so, we invited you to have a look at one of the most iconic and Vienna's dream locations, Palais Coburg Hotel Residence, a 5-star luxury hotel. It's a 19th century historical palace that was built by Prince Ferdinand of Saxe-Coburg and Gotha atop the Brown Bastion and was designed by the architect Karl Schlepp in neoclassical style. It also has a second name, Spiegelberg Asparagus Castle, as having its central portico with many self-supporting columns. The latest owner was Sarah Aurelia Holish, and around 1970s the property was sold, and after a series of renovations it became a luxurious 5-star boutique hotel with resplendent accommodations arranged with 33 suites and a renowned 2 Michelin stars restaurant led by chef Silvio Nico. Palais Coburg Hotel Residence has one of the most well-stocked wineries in Europe with exclusive collection of wines, a peaceful wellness zone, and a private garden, like a little oasis in the city. It's located in the heart of Vienna, just pretty close to the major attractions such as St. Stephen's Cathedral and the City Park. Talking about interior of the hotel, it is filled with gilded Baroque and classical elements, antique furniture, crystal chandeliers, and renowned statues. A perfect connection between architecture heritage, palatial chic, and modernity makes the venue so special. For hosting your best wedding ever, there are some magnificent spaces, blue and yellow halls that can welcome up to 40 guests for the ceremony or intimate banquet. In addition, to tie the knot under the blue sky, here are the elegant terrace, private garden, and suite terraces for making the exchange in vows unforgettable. The Palais Coburg Residence is a pearl for impressive scale wedding as well, and the open-plan mosaic hall is a fabulous venue for receptions and cocktail for 200 guests. Moving on, we are so excited to represent to you the best historic hotel of Europe, a classy palace with an exceptional atmosphere, Hotel Schloss Leopoldskron. It is a Rococo palace and a national historic landmark in Leopoldskron Moos in the south of Salzburg. Nestled on 70 hectares of lush and manicured gardens, the Hotel Schloss Leopoldskron boasts with breathtaking views over the mountains and the picturesque lake. This is a great place for a mesmerizing wedding, thanks to the charming architecture and the royal spirit. Dating back to 1736, the Hotel Schloss Leopoldskron preserved phenomenal interior artworks and stucco ceilings of renowned masters that are so impressive. In that year, it was commissioned by the Prince Archbishop of Salzburg, Leopold Anton Firmian, as family estate. The residence was designed by the Scottish Benedictine monk Bernard Stewart. In addition, the stuccos by Johann Kleber on the ceilings of the whole Schloss are considered as the best example of Rococo stucco in the world. After a while, the Schloss was handed into Count Lactance Firmian. He was a nephew of Leopold and an art collector and artist, so he made a great impression on Schloss Leopoldskron by bringing there a vast painting collections of renowned artists such as Rembrandt, Rubens, Dürer, and Titian. In the 19th century, the Schloss went through numerous reconstructions by adjoining incredibly beautiful the Meerhof Café as well as the Sound of Music-themed rooms. During that time, it also belonged to diverse owners, but eventually it became a best historic hotel of Europe, being in hand of the Bavarian King Ludwig I and a banker, Karl Spengler. You know that The Sound of Music was filmed on the lands of Schloss Leopoldskron, and Schloss also attracted nobility and aristocracy such as Prince Charles, Bill Gates, Kofi Annan, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Hillary Rodham Clinton, Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Nowadays, the Hotel Schloss Leopoldskron has 55 rooms in the Meyerhof 20 suites in the Rococo Castle, which is owned by Salzburg Global Seminar, and 2 townhouses. Everything for you to embrace your magical moment here. Talking about wedding spaces, the venue guarantees you absolute privacy and tranquility, and would be a splendid destination for summer or winter romance weddings. A dreamlike castle terrace with a breathtaking views of the Untersberg will be perfect for a heartwarming ceremonies or wedding dinings. And the historic Max Reinhardt Library is at your disposal as well. The venue is ready to welcome and offer unique hospitality for up to 120 guests, and the culinary experience created by chef Richard Huber will be impress your guests for sure. If you have not planned your signature wedding yet, you can consider all these magnificent venues to ensure that your wedding will be memorable. Thank you so much for stopping by and listening to this episode. Please subscribe, like, and share to find your next signature wedding venue. Stay tuned for our next episode in 2 weeks.